So for less than $20, I just got this seat that came all the way from China. Now, it was pretty cheap, but it's actually for a CRF 50, and today we're going to be making it fit my trials bike. This is the bike that the seat will be going on. Okay, so this is the bike that the seat's going on. It's not gonna fit straight away, so I'm gonna have to cut quite a lot of this down to get it to fit. And to do that, I've got this. This is a Dremel, that's not the right bit, but yeah, we will be cutting it down using this. I have this bit changed out, but also guys, make sure you're wearing safety goggles every time because they will save you if you get anything. These are not actual safety goggles, it was a joke, but make sure you wear actual safety goggles. Now the obvious first part to go is this bit, so let's cut that off first. Okay, that is our first bit removed. Let's see how it fits now. Fits quite a lot better, to be honest. Kind of works like that, although there's a huge gap, so we're gonna have to fix that. The next bits to go are gonna be these bits because they're the next tallest bits, so we're just gonna keep going, I think. Oh, I just took that off when it was hot, and I think I burnt my hand. Alright, that is those two off. Let's see if it fits any better. Dang, just keeps fitting better every time. So I think what we're gonna do, keep just taking chunks off. I think we'll do the two on, I think we'll just keep taking these little bits off, and then hopefully it'll keep fitting better. Alright, so I think it's gonna have to be this bit next, because that's the next tallest thing, and these two. So let's get those done. I just did the stupidest thing ever, right? I put this down and it was still going, and I touched it on there. Oh, that is so lucky. Alright, now anyway, these two bits are off, so let's see how it fits now. Just keeps fitting better and better. You can see how much smaller that gap's gone since the start, and from a distance, looks pretty good. Now the main reason that I'm doing this actually is because every time I sit down, I have to sit on this, and this is like solid plastic, and that does not feel nice on your I'm gonna be honest, it does not, so that's why we got this. Right, now looking at the way this fits, well, it was this way. Now looking at the way this fits, I think this needs to go this way around, because if you have it this way, these don't fit, but if you have it that way, that does fit down the middle, and that goes around the outside, which just fits nicely, even though I prefer the way it looks the other way. Still looks pretty good. Now to be honest guys, what I think I'm going to actually have to do is take all of this plastic out and then make it fit, because there's still a massive gap. For all intents and purposes, this is not a knife, this is something else, but I'm going to be using this to take out all these staples, which hopefully won't take too long, and then I'm just going to figure it out from here. Okay guys, it is all off, and now it is time for the big reveal. What does it look like without the plastic? Oops. And there it is. Let's see how that fits instead. Now this should be a lot more flexible and fit a lot nicer. Oh. Dude, that looks so bad. I'm gonna be real. Well, gotta figure this out. I think what we're gonna have to do, we have to cut a chunk of it off or something to make it fit. So yeah, I'm gonna go figure that out. Okay guys, well I've taken all the top off, and I think we're gonna have to make it go on like that. I know you can sort of see it, but we're gonna have to make it go on like that. and then glue that over the top, which shouldn't be too difficult, so let's go get that done. Okay, so we've got two options, right? We can bend it, so if it's like that. One thing that I have noticed is that if we take it down to this level, and we take it down to there, if we cut the ends off at the right angle, it should fit without needing to bend it, which means that that'll fit the same, which just means I just fold the ends over, which should be a lot easier. So yeah, let's go do that. Also thought I should just mention how the thicker bit was at the top before, but I have just like switched it back around because now that it does fit around the thing. So yeah. My bike just fell over. Oh no. Let's save this because I need to stick clean. Just a little bit windy today, so that's why that just happened. Alright. Right, so looking at it from this perspective, right, where it all lines up, comes down, it's mainly the back that actually comes out, so I think it's only that side that needs to get cut. So I'm probably going to be cutting it along that part, and then yeah, should be alright. Alright, so I've cut a good chunk of this off now, and it's starting to look alright. I think that basically what I need to do is just smoothen out that edge, and then put the foam back on, and it should be good. Now there still is a bit of a gap, so I do think I'll have to take a tiny bit of the front off. So let's go do that now. Because I've taken a little bit off the front, but now it's kind of lost the taper. So I think I'm going to try and like cut it a bit more just so that it tapers in a bit more. Careful, because I think it's one of those things where you just keep taking away more and more to make it look a little bit better, and then you just end up ruining it. So yeah, gotta be careful. So I've just put the leather back on to see how it looks, and I think it's looking a lot cleaner. So yeah, let's roll with this. Glue gun plugged in, and we're going to be using glue gun on this just to make it stick. Okay guys, now that's it done. I think I'm going to add a little bit more glue, but let's just see how it fits. It's a pretty good fit. I mean, I think it could be a bit better, but it's alright. I think I'm going to do actually, I'm going to go back and just cut that a little bit, because I think that'll make it fit a bit nicer. It actually turns out that they were just the folds that we made in the fabric, so they've just got to be glued down. Okay, right, it turns out that I actually have to cut a little bit of foam in the middle, but I've got it looking the way I want it to, so let's see how it fits now. And yeah, that's a bit better. Still looks a bit weird. I can't figure out why, but yeah. I think maybe I'll cut that off because it's getting in the way. This Velcro, which we're going to be using on here to make it fit. Now, just thinking about where I'm going to position it, I think we're going to have it exactly there. I think that's exactly where I was going to go. So yeah, you can see it looks quite good actually. I'm quite liking that. I have to put the Velcro tape, I mean technically it's called hook and grip tape, but yeah, Velcro is actually the brand name. So I'm going to be using the like spiky bit on that and then the soft bit on the bike. Honey has been out the window. I think she wants to come out and help me or something, but yeah. Alright, let's get this hook and grip tape on because it's getting freezing out here. That is that done. So I think what I need to do now is match up that and then see where it goes on the bike. I think that's what I got to do. I got these on, so what we're going to do, we're going to see how it fits, and then we're going to put the backing, take the backing off. So as you can see, that is exactly where I want it, right there. So I'm going to take the backing off, and I think just shove it on. Was it that way? No, it was that way. Can't even remember now. Okay, right. So yeah, we're going to take that backing off, and then we're going to just push it on, I think. So yeah, let's go do that. Alright, now that is on. That is on pretty solid. I think it looks alright. And this is the final result. Anyway guys, that is it that is it for today's video. So don't forget to like and subscribe. I mean, you guys know what to do. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. Cheerio.